Hi, I'm Pearly Paul. I was hired by KP Consulting to do analysis on the craft beer and breweries. This analysis and presentation is for the CEO and CFO of the Budweiser breweries. So that they can use this analysis and insights that we come upon and use it for analysis and their marketing strategies. So this is the outline of what we have today. Here we have analyzed the breweries, the count of breweries, and we have done the analysis on the two characteristics of the beer, which is the ABV and the IBU, and also we have come up with some interesting insights. Moving on, so we were provided with two data sets, the beer's data set and the brewery data set. So the beer data set, we were provided with 2,410 beer samples, out of which 58% were missing the international bitterness unit and the 25% were missing the alcohol by volume content. And because of this missing data, there could be bias. So we replaced this missing data with the regional means in place for both the components, and the brewery's data was good, so no cleaning was done and it was used as is. Moving on, we first see the summary of the count of breweries per state. So here we are able to see that we have segregated all the 50 states in United States to 4 regions: the Northeast, the North Central, South and West. So here we are able to see the West region has the highest number of breweries, and the state of Colorado has the highest number of breweries, which is 47. Moving on, we did analysis on the median of the alcohol by volume content. So here we are able to see again the West region produces beers with high alcohol by volume content, which is the median is high in the West region, which is around 0.058, and the state of Kentucky has the highest median value, which is 0.064. Moving on, here we have done the same for international bitterness unit for each state. Here again the West region is the highest, produces beer which high bitterness rate, which is 46.3. But and here, although here again the West Virginia from the south has high median international bitterness unit, which is 57.5. So moving on to our next analysis, we found the beer which has highest alcohol by volume content and highest international bitterness unit. So here we are able to see that the Lee Hill Series Volume 5, which is made in West Colorado, has the highest alcohol by volume content, and the Imperial IPA has the most bitterness content. Moving on, we did a summary statistics on the alcohol by volume content of each beer. So upon our whole analysis, we are able to see the median of the alcohol by volume content ranges between 0.056 to 0.06. So here, and one more interesting fact is there is one beer with 0.01 alcoholic content, which is definitely an outlier, and the maximum alcoholic beer is 0.128. Moving on, here we have analyzed the relationship between the international bitterness unit and the alcoholic content. So we are able to see a positive correlation, meaning as the alcohol of the beer increases, the bitterness also increases. So definitely a positive correlation between these two characteristics of a beer. Moving to the ale and the IPA beer. For further analysis, we filtered the data set with only ale and IPA type of beers. So here the red dots are the ale beers and the green dots are the IPA beers. So we are able to see that the ale beers most of the ale beers have less alcoholic content and less bitter, and most of the IPA beers are more alcoholic and more bitter. So this is the data that we have used for our KNN machine learning algorithm. Moving on, we implemented our KNN machine learning algorithm to classify a beer to either ale or IPA using two major characteristics, which is the ABV and the IBU. So here, if you see, meaning if I give a random if I give a random beer with these two characteristics, ABV and IBU, our model should be able to predict if the beer is an ale or an IPA type. So upon implementing this model, we are able to get 84% accuracy, which is a good number, and the p-value is really less. So meaning with these two characteristics, we are able to classify a beer. Moving on. So to conclude our studies here, we can safely say that it is a good suggestion to market the IPA beer, which is more alcoholic and more bitter in the southern and western region, because people there prefer to consume strong beers. And it is wise to say that to market the ale type of beers in the north central and the northeast region. So people here prefer a more subtle beer. So on our analysis, we can say that we can, because of the number of breweries in Colorado and because of its location, we can make Colorado a central supply chain for the whole of US, which could improve the revenue and sales marketing strategy. So that would be our insight, and thank you so much.